Hello YouTube, Digital Sunset here, doing a really quick review on Sonic Adventure for the Sega Dreamcast. Great game, let's get right into it with the story. Okay, so storyline pretty much, there used to be this like water-like thing that it's called the Chaos, but there's Chaos Emeralds scattered throughout the world in the game, and pretty much you have to find all these emeralds before Dr. Eggman finds them. Pretty much though, when you find them, he steals them anyway. So I mean, I don't know why Sonic really bothers, but yeah. So then you pretty much just go around from like cities to ice worlds to beaches to jungles and everywhere in between, finding all these emeralds, and then usually it's followed by a boss fight with the Chaos guy, and you meet Knuckles and Tails and everyone along the way. That's pretty much the story in a nutshell. Okay, so the graphics of Sonic Adventure 2 are actually pretty good. I think it was a launch title with the Dreamcast, so it came out in '99. So the graphics are actually very good for 1999. This is before PlayStation 2. Everyone knows the story of the Dreamcast, so I'm not going to rehash that. But the sky looks very good. The smoke looks good. The fire when you blow up a plane or a missile, or whatever, looks really good. There's a lot of detail in um, in like all the characters during like cutscenes and stuff. The game looks really good. It really shows how it really shows how advanced, I guess the word is, that the Dreamcast was from the PlayStation and N64, which it came right out after that, where after those systems had come out. Maybe it's not as good as the PlayStation 2. Later on, the Xbox, which I guess would be in the same generation as those. But all in all, two thumbs up for the graphics. They look really good throughout the entire game. So the gameplay for Sonic is actually very fun. All the levels, except for one that I didn't like, but it brings back how the old, as I die right here, it brings back the old style of game, of like Sonic that everyone really remembers. That fast, you know, zoom zoom left to right. I mean, it's not a side scroller, but it really brings back that speed that everyone loved Sonic for. Um, you got the coin system still, um, and like just pretty much the speed is what makes this game great. As you'll see right here, like you just fly from screen to screen to screen, just back and forth, and it's really fun. It's a really enjoyable game. I didn't tape it, which I really should have, but there was a level right before this where it's very like Crash Bandicoot in that level where the boulder's chasing you, but in this one it was a huge snowball and you were like pretty much snowboarding down the level, and it was extremely fun. I really wish I should have taped it, but I didn't. So you're lost, I guess. But as I die again, but all the levels are very unique. They all have a certain theme to them. Just the all-around gameplay of the game is really enjoyable. You won't find yourself getting that bored. In some of the boss battles, the bosses sometimes are too easy, but the regular levels make up for it. And I mean, again, really, just you know, if you loved Sonic, I know like a lot of today now, Sonic games aren't as loved as they used to be, but I mean, this game now is almost now 10 years old. If you loved Sonic in Sega Genesis you never played this game, I definitely recommend checking it out because the gameplay will definitely satisfy your needs for an old style Sonic game. Okay, so you just saw my review of Sonic Adventure. I got the game pretty much about a week ago. I had it when I was younger, when I had a Dreamcast before I got PlayStation 2. It was a good game then. It's still a good game now. This hasn't aged This has aged well. Uh, it's not like, oh man, I remember playing that. It's still really fun to play, especially, and if you've never played it, uh, it's not like one of those games where like, oh, it was fun in '99, but if you play it now, you're not gonna like it as much. It's still it's still a very good game. So my final thoughts, it's it's sometimes hard to find like the levels that you have to go to. If you play it, you'll see. But when you do get to levels, they're very fun. Boss battles are easy, but still fun. Um, the graphics are, like I said, very good. Sometimes the camera gets a little glitchy, but it happens. So all in all, I would definitely give this game probably like an 8 out of 10. Just because sometimes you have to, like, I've had to look online sometimes to find the next level. Maybe I'm just bad at the game, but I usually don't like that with like platformers where you have to like look around to find the next level. And I don't, not that I think that it should just be like you finish that and the next one starts, like Mario or like the old Genesis games, but it shouldn't be that difficult. Like sometimes you have to like bring this up to there and jump up like just to get to the next level. But for if you have a Dreamcast and you don't have this game, which I'm sure you probably do if you do have a Dreamcast, it's only like $15 right now. So I can even link you guys to eStarland.com to purchase the game. Like I said, it's only $15. So, but all in all, definitely like I just said, 8.8 out of 10. Go pick it up. I'll see you guys later.